Before we let finish this meeting, I would like to invite Mr. Horacio to give us 10 recommended best practices for the rotomolding industry.
Okay. Well, I think we may talk about two different ways, managerial and technical recommendations. Well, about technical, I may say, train your people. They need to understand the fundamentals of the process. What is happening inside the mold? If they don't understand, they will never make a good part. They need to figure out what's happening inside the mold, and that means a good training. Remember that rotomolding is a trial and error process. So you need to develop a methodology that allows you constantly improve. If you register every change value, if that change improve or worsen it, I recommend also we have a lot of variables: time, temperature, spinning, rotations, but keep all of them in the same, but just move one by one. So you may see if you are improving or worsening it. Keep control of all the components of the process. Your molds, quality of molds, cleaning your molds, your oven temperature, check it, verify. Your rotations, which rotation could be better or worse for every different shape. Cooking time, cooling time is as important as cooking. So check about resin quality, resin size of the size of the resin, I mean. If it flows properly, check your pigments. The amount of pigments, you know how critical it is to exceed the percentage on the process. Check your releases, how it is working on your mold. But also you need to check the environmental temperature. What's happening inside of your company? Is the dry, the humidity is very hot? Remember that temperature changes sometimes more than 20 degrees during the day. You may start 7 or 8 degrees in the morning, and you may be 35 in the middle of the day, plus the heat you can generate with your ovens. So all these environmental change change the quality of your product. But also more important is keep your people happy. Rotomolding requires an intense labor force. And if they are not happy, they will not work as well as you like, and you will see that on the product. And more important, you need to reward this effort. People who works hard needs to be rewarded. They will be happy with you, and you will see that in the product. Also, a good recommendation is apply the best technology. Take advantage of the supplier's experience. Sometimes we don't know what happened. What's the resin not getting a nice surface? Ask the supplier. It has to be they have a good experience for that. If not, they need to work maybe with the labs or something if they want to keep you as a customer. Get advice from experienced consultants like Martin. We invited Martin in Mexico because we recognize you know a lot, and in your courses we learn a lot for that. But also for every company, when you have problems, try to find a consultant because you will learn faster and cheaper. because when you learn in your own, that takes time, a lot of money, and maybe the opportunities are lost. Don't let the time pass, and also pass the opportunity. Well, I'm talking about managerial. I may say that you need to believe in your dreams and persist to achieve them. We normally have a lot of dreams, but we just see the easy way to find it. We just leave them. No, try to achieve them. Be selective in your projects. My experience when I explain for 8 years, just surviving, we make more than 100 molds. It means a lot of expenses, a lot of effort. Well, we learn a lot, but very expensive. So we also got the very good products like planters, but I may tell you, we don't sell almost any because we don't know the market. We don't know the channels to sell them. So you need to be selective for your products. So before to converting them in products, analyze if you have the chance to sell them. Okay, so another one could be listen deeply and in detail to your customers and collaborators. Sometimes we have a dream and we want to make something that we love, but not the customers, not the market. So we need to check if our dream could be reality and could be the same deseo, if the people really like that. So apply these learnings in your process and products. Please check it before with people, and as I explained before also, every product we made, I was the first user. First water tank was in my home, first water tank underground. I did it in my home. Like the first water tank, I went in to clean it, but you know, I couldn't go out. Obviously the hole was very small and I couldn't go in, and I needed a ladder to go out. So we decided to make it bigger, and that's the experience. You need to be convinced and you need to try before. If you cannot use it, well, use some few customers, be close to them, help them to assembly, and check that if it is working properly or not. Also, another recommendation could be keep a close eye on your competitors. Yeah, you learn also from them. The one that does not differentiate remains invisible in the market. Don't copy, make it better. And you need to know what is on the market and what happened on the market and what is the experience with the customers with the competitor's product. Then improve it. You need to know and master the process deeply. Do hands-on in your shop. Work with your people. Learn on the machine. Learn. You need to get burned with the molds when you're trying to demold, and you will see how hard it is to sometimes to remove a part from the mold. Then you may understand better your people, your workers, and they will follow you easier. And a very big, very important recommendation is participate in seminars and meetings. That's the best place to learn. And if you get a chance to visit companies, you will learn much more. And the last one could be develop your leadership with your example. you will get in return loyalty. That's all I can say.